All right, guys. Barring a massive deep shot, we lose this game. Give me just a sec. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, game's over. We lose this game 20-17. And I'm pissed. I'm beyond pissed. I'm beyond upset. I'm beyond angry. There is nothing. You can't make this shit up, bro. You really fucking can't. Like it. Jimmy Garoppolo is a failure. Failure. This should not be happening. Why? Why on God's green earth? Why? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck, man? And I all I can say is, what the fuck? I mean, let me bring the homie Will in here, man. Sirsky. We lost the game. We should have won, people. Jimmy fucking Garoppolo. To all you people out there that support him, that love him, this is the reason we don't want him.
Bro, it's Jimmy.
You can't blame this game on nobody other than Jimmy fucking Garoppolo.
Hey, we can't put some Josh Norman in it because Josh Norman just needs.
I just hadn't gotten there.
Okay.
I just didn't get there.
Okay.
Oh, because I'm gonna rip him a brand new asshole. Okay. See, here's the difference. On other channels, people usually take it light. They may say something calm or polite, and they may be like, "Hey, let's be optimistic." Fuck all of that.
Fuck all that.
Here, Not a Game podcast, when I hang out with the homies, we do not take it light on no damn body. If you fucked up, you get fucked up. Let's look at it like this.
It's on.
This game should have been 21-0. Jimmy Garoppolo, let's start with you. You come in and you start cooking, and everybody's like, okay, we might see good Jimmy tonight. All right. The realistic people like me, like my man Will, we know don't get your hopes up real high. But hey, when he's playing well, okay, we'll take it. But then Jimmy showed his true colors. What did I say before the game to all of my peoples out there? The simplest thing, the defense is what we got to worry about. It's not their offense, man. The defense is what we got to worry about. Let me bring in my man B-Dust from the Forever Faithful podcast. And we got the same jersey on. Shout out to you, brother. I like that, baby. You know,
hey, it's time for that man. It's time for that man to take some snaps. It's time to put that man in the game. It's time for that man to play. It's about damn time now.
Is it not? Because I'm going to tell you right fucking now, Jimmy Garoppolo single-handedly screwed us out of this game.
Yeah.
He did. And there's no one that can tell me different. I wish, Adrian was in my chat right now because I would politely ask him to come on screen and vouch for that stupid motherfucker right now. I really would. Because there's no way in hell on God's green earth that anybody with two eyeballs that can actually see did not watch Jimmy Garoppolo single-handedly hand that game to the Titans on a silver fucking platter like it was a fucking hog with an apple in its mouth in medieval fucking times.
Bro,
like,
that shit right there was pure evidence that people that you would use in a courtroom. It was evidence. That was pure evidence of Jimmy Garoppolo. That's the guy that represents us. That's him. That's the guy that we do not want on this team because of that evidence.
This is the reason. I mean, you got to think about that. Jimmy Garoppolo threw 2 interceptions, right? He actually technically threw like 4. They just dropped him or missed him. This dude is more than an atrocity. It is beyond my comprehension how you can screw this up. And my number one thing was I did not want to get into a game where we had to rely on his arm because I didn't trust it. Now, you know what's going to happen tomorrow? Somebody on God's green earth out there is going to give Jimmy Garoppolo a pass and say, you know what? He took us.
Deon.
Huh?
Only masochists do that. They enjoy the pain, and they
They're going to say, Jimmy threw the ball. Jimmy threw us downfield with Debo. Jimmy threw the ball underneath the Debo Samuel. Debo Samuel made the play. It's called yak, yards after fucking catch. Come on, people. Realize the truth of what is happening in front of your face. There is no way that you can be blind to this any fucking more. I am very tired of watching us go out there and lay eggs because we have an inept quarterback that cannot get it done.
He ain't it, man.
Dude, we could have won the game in the first half because it should have been 24-0, and it wouldn't have even mattered the second half.
You on mute, Dub?
Yeah, I'll mute yourself there. Because the other thing.
Hey, Deon.
Remember this early in the season? Well, didn't he miss Jeff Wilson Jr. butt up, wide open, butt naked? He was having a damn party in the end zone.
Was that the Arizona game?
No, wasn't that Philly? That was Philly. I think that was Philly.
Wasn't that Juice though?
No, he missed Jeff. In this game, he missed Juice.
He's missed Juice twice now on the same kind of.
How is Juice standing there while all you had
wide
to do
open
was throw the ball to him?
That man,
there's nothing special or spectacular that you need to do on that play.
He fucking launched it. He didn't even float it. He launched it.
That man was wide, butt naked, open, no clothes on, just butt naked.
He could have thrown him a hospital ball there, and it would have been a touchdown. But instead, he overthrows it.
The simplest play, the other play to Ayuk. Why are you leading Ayuk when he's standing still? The man is the king of bouncing off of people to get a first down. Well, all he would have to do was turn around and just stretch out. His arms are long enough to get the first fucking down.
Ayuk made the right play. Ayuk made the right play because he stopped right where he was in between both defenders, and he knew that if he got the ball in his chest, he could lean forward for the first down. Ayuk knew what he was doing. Jimmy threw a terrible ball.
Yeah, he did.
How many times tonight did Jimmy go
4-yard pass?
It was a 4-yard pass. He completes those all day long. So how did you fuck it up? Jimmy had all day in the pocket on many different occasions and didn't get the ball out. And when they show the replay, there are guys that he could hit, but because he's so busy waiting for a receiver to get wide open, all he does is throw the ball when they're wide open. He won't hit that dude coming out his break because he's too scared.
Deon got sack after holding the ball for 6 seconds.
Yeah. Hey, throw the damn ball away, right? You
know what Antoine Bethea just tweeted?
What?
During the third quarter, he said this shouldn't have been a game. Should have been a blowout.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This should have been pure destruction. Yeah. Okay.
Kyle called a good game.
Yeah, he
did. A damn good game. This ain't on Kyle. This is on that ineptitude, worthless piece of shit quarterback that he has out there on the field. That's who this is on. This ain't on Kyle at all. This ain't on nobody but Jimmy fucking Garoppolo.
I blame Kyle for putting Jimmy out there. That's the only thing I blame him for.
Yeah, you can blame him for that. That's a valid thing. That is very valid. You can blame him for putting Jimmy out. I completely 100% agree. You can blame him because he continues to trot this stupid motherfucker out there.
There was that video.
Let's talk about this too.
There was that video of Kyle losing his shit after Jimmy missed the throw on that 4th down to Ayuk. Dude, you did that to yourself by putting him out there. You know your other quarterback can make that throw.
Well, let's talk about this too. Let's talk about why we kept throwing the ball even after that first interception. We went away from the run game.
Well,
completely abandoned it, man.
it's it's funny. I was texting my buddy during this game, and he's a Falcons fan, and he literally his thing is like, dude, when I tell him about like Kyle's decisions and keeping Jimmy in, he's like, dude, it's the same kind of decisions that cost both our teams Super Bowls.
I mean, this is the shit that he goes through, man. And here's the thing. Jimmy Garoppolo was 26 of 35 for 322 yards. He threw 1 TD and 2 interceptions, and he took 2 sacks. Here's the issue. Jimmy threw the ball 35 times. We don't want Jimmy throwing the ball more than 25 times. And there were more picks, like I said, that were dropped. That's the issue. When you think about it, Juwan Jennings had a drop. Can't drop that ball. He hit you right. That was one play where Jimmy actually hit you right on the hands. You got to catch that.
Yeah.
George Kittle was quiet. They shut him all the fuck the way down. George Kittle literally had 2 catches for 21 yards. That's literally all he had. They shut down everybody. Let me tell you exactly how this game went on both offenses. There was 2 main players. One was named Deebo Samuel. The other was named A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown cooked us in ways you can't imagine. Thanks to Josh Norman.
You know what's sad? The Thomas covered Brown better than the rest of the freaking defense today, and he's a rookie.
Well, he still gave up that big play.
To be fair, that was a straight push off too, though.
That was a push off.
Was a push off.
With both
Let's talk about that.
Down too.
Let's talk about that bullshit ass offside call when fucking
that should be when it should be blown dead.
It should have been a dead ball.
That's because our left tackle is trying to protect his quarterback from getting his head knocked off.
So on offense, we couldn't run the ball. We definitely wasn't throwing the ball, and Jimmy this was a situation where we didn't want to rely on his arm to get us back in the game. Now, let me give you something. They're gonna do this. The people out there that support Jimmy is gonna say, "Well, he drove us down the field." Negative. Jimmy did not drive us down the field. Jimmy threw the ball to Deebo Samuel, and Deebo Samuel drove us down the field with his legs, where he wound up probably getting winded and damn near looked like he's about to pass the fuck out.
I'm not gonna tolerate no excuse from anybody.
There's no excuse. Yeah, I'm sorry.
This week I'm cutting every corner. Anybody that was trying to say one word to try to make an excuse, I'm gonna cut them off. I'm just gonna cut every corner. I'm cutting every corner.
I wanted to say though, it's not that we can't run the ball because Jeff Wilson runs the ball really, really well right now.
They just went away from him.
But the problem is we don't have the back that can complement Wilson and get on the outside because Wilson's too slow to run on the outside. So that completely is taken away from our offense unless we put Deebo back there.
Yeah, and because they don't.
Part of our offense is those outside zone runs.
Yeah, and they don't trust Jermichael Hasty with it because he has a fumbling problem. As you see, he caught that nice pass, ran over there, and still fumbled the ball out of bounds.
But you know what? But you know what's going to help that next year? Trey Lance.
Hello.
Yep.
Why did they use Sermon at all today?
Sermon was inactive.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
He was inactive. He was in sideline. He was on sideline street clothes. He was fully inactive.
I would have liked to seen him because he's more of an inside runner, but he can hit the edge and actually, go.
Yeah, but the Titans defense made this a game, and I warned everybody before it, and this is exactly what happened. Now let's flip to the other side. We're gonna skip over special teams because that was a fucking atrocity. Mitch Wisnowski shanked the shit out of that punt, gave them perfect field condition.
Robbie Gould,
he still didn't give up any points.
Goddamn, dude.
Yeah, I mean, now one bright spot was Sherfield down in that ball inside the 5.
Yeah,
that was nice. He got down there and made sure he did it. But here's the thing: let's flip to the other side of the ball. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna address one human being and one human being only. Cut him now. Josh Norman needs to leave, never to come back, never to be seen again. I don't want to hear his name. I don't want to know that he exists. I don't want to hear shit about forced fumbles. He can kiss my black ass. I'm sorry, Josh Norman, you are worth less. Okay?
Josh Norman played so far off of the goddamn receivers, these motherfuckers could have had a dinner with a 3-course meal and goddamn dessert.
And caught the ball.
Fuck, dude.
That's ridiculous.
Oh my god, dude! It's
I've never seen somebody like. Have you ever seen somebody play that far off of someone and then get up like you gonna jam somebody and run away and do this? What the fuck is that supposed to do? You're not impeding anyone's progress with that bullshit. You standing there allowing him to have all the garbage in the world to make plays. You know, AJ Brown killed us on simple routes. Easy, small, underneath shit.
Most of the time, he was just finding the soft spot in the zone, and
he just found the soft spot in the zone and killed us.
Yo,
the only time he could do that is when Thomas was covering him, because Thomas
what happened?
Pretty much playing man on him the whole time.
What happened to? I mean, what the fuck happened to Fred Warner tonight, man?
I don't know, man, but I can tell you this: the reason what happened was here's the thing. They saw AJ. I mean, they watched AJ Brown get busy all damn game and didn't do shit. And then at the last minute, D'Amico, you decide to start putting coverage toward A.J. Brown, and that tight end ate us up. And then at the end of the game, what happens? Ryan Tannehill strikes again with his legs, because that was the thing that I was saying. You need to be mindful of his legs. He can get out there and run. The man has 7 rushing fucking touchdowns this year. So it definitely lets you know that the man can run with the fucking football.
So also was on the field, that play would have never happened.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We're sitting out there stuck like Chuck. Fred dropped way back in coverage. He about 10 yards behind the first down. So that tight end just walks right to the first down. All he had to do was just stroll there, you know.
I don't think this game would have turned out that way if we would have if the fucking quarterback would have did what we were supposed to fucking do in the first half. I don't think it would have turned out this.
It could have been real simple, because what happened. The other thing that pissed me off is Kyle got complacent again. He did not even try to go kick a field goal before the half. He said, I'm up 10-0. My defense is playing stellar. I'm going to pack it in. Kyle, stop packing it in. You are not going to win games or win a Super Bowl having this mediocre approach of consistently packing it in. You cannot. But
Deon, I can understand that though, because he can't trust Jimmy to take him down.
Then make the switch.
Hey. Every single
he keeps saying that Trey ain't ready.
Every single game this season, the defense has played good enough for us to win. Every single game,
up 21-0 at halftime,
and our offense is fucked. Every single game we've lost because our offense has fucked it up.
Let me tell you this: if he's saying that Trey ain't ready, then why is Fred Warner and John Lynch saying that he's carving up the first team defense?
He probably is carving up the first team
with the scout team. With the scout team.
It just wants, because Kyle just wants to fucking. I think he wants to build up fucking Jimmy's goddamn draft shit and everything.
Yeah, it's either him and Jed York are like have a little thing where they're like buddy, like, oh, we're gonna get a first. I'm gonna make sure we're gonna get a first freaking round pick for this guy. He's gonna take us to the NFC Championship. Just wait. We're gonna stick with him.
Let me say this. Defensively, we did what we were supposed to do to win that game. Outside of AJ Brown cooking the whole defense wherever he lined up, and outside of Josh Norman being the trash piece of shit that he is, I need him gone. I need him to jump on the flight and get the fuck out of town as quick as he can. But
him and Jimmy can walk back,
bro.
Right?
21-0, everything still would have been calm. Everything would have been on schedule. Everything would have been right.
Yep.
Everything would have been right. But when Jimmy threw the pick, he missed Juice. Then comes back and throws another interception. It felt like dominoes. Everything just tripped. Yep. It started with Jimmy.
That happened every single time this guy throws a goddamn interception. The whole fucking team goes downhill.
I think it was in the spaces.
On Wednesday, though, I don't trust the hype for this team, and I still don't feel good about this game. I was fucking right. I hate to say it.
Well, let me tell you this: in the spaces, who was it? Was it I think it was Jesse, or I think it was 9 or 8, and he basically was saying straight up, at the end of the day, Jimmy has never gone 3 games in his career without throwing a pick. He had an opportunity to do it. And what did he do? He threw 2 of them motherfuckers. And technically, he threw 4. They would just drop 2.
I was trying not to say it out loud before the game to jinx it. And then freaking Perry come out and say it on Twitter, and I'm like, well, there it goes.
He said it
my
on.
thing is
Too.
How as a quarter, how as a head coach do you watch this guy do this shit and not put him on the bench? You have a quarterback that has sat long enough,
dude.
Imagine. Hold on, real quick, Chris. Imagine we go into Houston and lay an egg.
like I said a couple weeks ago.
Imagine we go into fucking the Texans, who are fighting for the number 1 overall pick. Imagine we go into Houston and get our ass handed to us because this quarterback and his ineptitude is done. I tell you right now, if the media doesn't come and rip him a brand new asshole about Jimmy, then there's nothing that needs to be said.
Hey, look, I'm ready to go into if we still make it to the playoffs. Damn it, I'm rolling my dice on Trey Lance. I'm going.
I would. If he's been carving up that first team defense, I would go right into the playoffs and look at Jimmy and say, "Thank you for getting me here. I'm going to treat it as if you're Carson Wentz and you're injured. Trey is going to play because we can't continue to keep putting you out there when you fuck this shit up."
Game.
I feel like there's a chance we could not make the playoffs somehow because of this losing this game.
Oh yeah,
no, we're actually still ahead in the standings. Basically, the Washington football team is the one that's holding everybody down. You know, we basically if they lose, we still up.
Okay.
So the issue is now we have to win these last 2 games if we want to even step to playoffs. We have to. There's no choice.
we needed this game to win, though.
And
God,
we needed to win this game, and we had the game. The game should have been 24-0. And you can't tell me, Jimmy Garoppolo, that you didn't see that damn cornerback on that route with George Kittle. But what did he do? He stares down his receiver, and he forces the ball. He forces it to Kittle or he forces it to Debo.
Yeah, dude, they could have fucking just ran it in that play, too.
I'd rather just have a quarterback that if he doesn't like it, he just says fuck it and takes off and runs and gets 5 yards.
If that's Trey Lance, if that's Trey Lance, I guarantee you he could pump fake, pull the ball down, and just bowl his way into the end zone, and it makes our lives that much easier.
And tonight, Jimmy still he still doesn't throw the ball away. He's still just sitting in the fucking pocket and just sitting there.
How do you
just take the sack? He takes the sack
and then take a fucking sack. Like, dude, if I'm the offensive line,
my thing is, it's 6 seconds. You know that their quarterbacks get ball out in under 2 seconds. So you had the ball for basically 3 fucking snaps in 1 snap. The offensive line did their job, and you still couldn't find anyone open. Nobody. You couldn't throw the ball away. Like, it don't make sense.
I'm done. I've been done with him, but I don't wash my hands.
I'm not even mad because I expected this anyway. I tried to be optimistic.
But this right here, for the people out there that support Jimmy, if you didn't see the bullshit that happened in this game and you still supporting him, I'm gonna tell you right now, I would start at Spaces, and everybody who supported Jimmy, I'd boot your ass. I'd boot you right out the fucking space. I wouldn't give you not 5 seconds to even speak. Because you see how we had that one optimist in there?
Yes.
One dude, he was optimistic, and he was like, well, I don't really want to put that all on Jimmy.
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay, I'm going to be polite to you. But then I see the finish of the game. And now my thing is, when you come into any space that I host, when you come on my channel, when you do any of that and you are telling me that this man is to be supported, I'm going to laugh in your face and properly boot that ass.
Hey, the dude that you said the racist
hand sincerely or something?
That was Rhino. Rhino said that.
Oh. See?
Right.
Hey, I can say this. Like, I can blame Jimmy, but there's only so many times I can blame Jimmy for. I'm just like, I'm on full blame Kyle because he's the one that puts Jimmy out there.
He keeps putting him out there, man, and that's and see
the most blame goes on Kyle more than anything if you really think about it.
Yeah, and see the thing is that's what people don't like to say. People will want to hold Kyle in high esteem. Oh, he's an offensive genius. He's this, he's that. You keep putting an inept quarterback on the field
on a consistent basis, week in and week out, and you know there's a high probability he's going to fuck it up. Now, you can say that you were mad about these plays all you want, but if you trot this motherfucker out next week versus the Texans, that tells me it obviously didn't bother you that damn much because you allowed him to go out there and possibly fuck it up again. Look at yourself. He literally has chewed him out on the sidelines for people to see. He's literally told the man straight up, this is simple shit.
Hey, Deon.
Like he's telling you, I want to get down. I can't make it no easier.
Hey, Deon, did you see the crowd out there over there in Tennessee? Did you see that crowd? That was a playoff atmosphere. That game tonight looked like a playoff atmosphere. And look how Jimmy played. And you expect us to go in the playoffs with him playing like that?
Dude, if it's me, I'm just saying this is the perfect game to run the freaking rookie. The terrible Texans team, get him going, have him play the fucking Rams, and then fucking.
I'm gonna need you.
Try it in the playoffs, see what happens.
I'm gonna need you, Christian, to get the hell out of my head. That's first things first. I need you to get the fuck out of my head because that's what you do. The easiest way to build confidence for a player is to put them in a game against mediocre competition. Do you not think that Trey Lance couldn't carve up the worthless ass Texans defense? Hey, Rook, he would destroy them.
Go carve them up, throw over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns and rush for 2 touchdowns and then freaking have all that confidence and go show the Rams what's up the week after.
And on top of that, Elijah Mitchell comes back next week too.
Yep.
Like,
but Kyle ain't gonna do it. Kyle believes that he can get this first or second draft, whatever he wants to get for Jimmy. So they gonna go ahead and just play next week.
That's what I hate about the commodity of fucking draft picks. Like, just who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Draft picks don't always work because most of the time, more times than not, they're fucking busts anyways.
It should be a win now situation.
We have more first round busts.
Let me read you. Let me read you something real quick. Jimmy Garoppolo's 2 interceptions and offensive miscues aren't ideal for the 49ers' potential playoff run. Nick Wagner, you mean to tell me it took y'all that long to figure out this motherfucker be fucking this up?
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Damn, I could have told you that one.
No shit.
My buddy in Georgia, the Falcons fan.
Right?
My buddy in Georgia just texted me. He's like, Lance would have probably won that game.
Bro, he would have.
Dude, even the non-Niner fans see this shit.
Bro.
And they're
Oh yeah. No, we had it. We was in the space earlier. We had a Colts fan that was counting on us to get the dub and help him out with his spacing. With his playoff seeding.
Hey, y'all, I just want to shout this out. Cowboys just clinched the playoff berth after the 49ers loss.
That is. So let's see what Kyle got to say real quick here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it up. See what he got to say.
DJ Jones had an ankle. He returned. Aziz had a knee. Did not return. Debo just got the wind knocked out of him there at the end. Go ahead. No, we don't. We'll get MRI tomorrow.
They don't know what's going on with Aziz.
His knee. He was limping. Probably twisted his knee.
I mean, 2 turnovers cost you, but they're not all just on him. That's on everybody out there.
How?
I'm done.
That tells me that they're running at the end of the season right there.
You can't.
What?
Okay.
What? Like, what the fucking actual fuck?
That had to be a PR answer. This had to be a PR answer. I don't think he mean that. It got to be a PR answer.
That's a fucking your ass is getting fired.
Bro, that is literally seconds into the damn interview. The man says, I don't think it's on just him. He threw the interceptions. Who is it on but him? How do you?
Bro, they had to be a PR.
Is Kittle supposed to like fucking grow like 90-inch arms and catch that touchdown, and then Debo's supposed to just fucking jump 7 feet in the air and catch that one?
Let's see what other bullshit comes out of his
10 feet tall and make that catch or what?
Right. Let's see what other bullshit comes out of his mouth.
I thought we should have been up more. That was for sure. I thought we could have got 3 scores with those drives. We didn't. We're still up 10-0. That opening third quarter I thought was rough. I thought our defense did great except for third down. They got like a 3rd and 15. They the 3rd and 10 and the 3rd and 7 all in that one drive that led to 3, which that kept them alive. We weren't good on 3rd down, and I think our first play in the 3rd quarter on offense was that was a real bad one. Should not have thrown that. It was a bad play. No one was open on the play. He just had to take it. And I was glad that we tied it up there at the end. But then they came back and finished on the final drive.
Because one of the best players in the league is on your team and makes shit happen. That's the only reason we tied it up there.
First of all, you going to tell me that the interceptions aren't on Jimmy Garoppolo. There's other people out there. And then you have the nerve to blame the defense for losing this game. Are you out of your fucking
He's acting
mind?
like a kind of coach that deserves to be fired. That's all I can say.
Like, bro, you can't tell me, and there's no way in hell on God's green earth that you did not just sit there and tell me those 2 interceptions are not his fault. He threw the ball directly to a defender. He overthrew the second interception, and Deebo Samuel is running straight across your path to your left. Why are you throwing it behind him and above him?
Throw it out.
Hitting a receiver in stride so he catches the ball and he keeps moving. Yep. These are things that Jimmy Garoppolo can't do. Like, he had the nerve. I know, I understand PR. I really fucking do. I get it.
The reason he's doing it is
you cannot, there's no way in hell you cannot sit up here and tell me that you truthfully walked into your locker room and you looked at your defense and said, I'm sorry I had to make you the scapegoat, but we win as a team, we lose as a team. I'd be good and goddamned if I was Jaquiski Tart and or Jimmy Ward and looked at him and took that as an L. I'd look dead at him and been like, no, we didn't win as a team, lose as a team. That motherfucker right there lost the goddamn game with his ineptitude, and I'm tired of it. I keep saying this, and I'll say this before, and I'll say it again until the end of the season. And this Christmas is 2 days away. Jimmy Garoppolo wouldn't get a fucking present from me. I'd give his ass 4 bags of coal and tell him to chew on that shit. Tell him to eat it and squeeze it out his ass and pray he finds a fucking diamond with his worthless self.
You have to read between the lines in that comment by Kyle. And what that comment is I'm not fucking benching Jimmy, so fucking deal with it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what read between the lines. That's what that comment is. And it's like, dude, you know what? You should get your ass fired because your decisions would get you fired, but you just have fucking tenure for some fucking reason, so you can do whatever the fuck you want without getting fired. Because all the shit he does and all that shit he's saying, like that.
It looks like the ones that I saw live. One for us to jump off sides and give a free play on 3rd and 20 something's just completely inexcusable. Then they just launched it up, and the guy made a good play. It looked like the ones over the middle we were playing zone. Looked like they chipped us, and we just didn't get there fast enough. And from what I saw, it looked like the quarterback looked off for a while and then ended up opening a zone up over the middle. Looked like we had about 3 guys close to it, but the zone broke apart a little.
Guys, on 4th and 6, it looked like, I don't know, it was cheap.
He shouldn't even be talking about this.
When you run a shallow cross, and you run a versus man or zone, everyone has the same things. You just want to be decisive, whether you're sitting down or not. And, he was a little in between, and Jimmy was a little in between on the throw. Those two have got to make that together.
Hold up.
If he throws it to the outside and lets Deebo run to the ball, it's a touchdown.
Wait. They both were in between, and Jimmy was a little in between on the throw on 4th and 6.
Literally protecting Jimmy.
Kyle, you got to stop this shit. I don't ever want to meet him in person. I'm sorry. I don't want to meet him in person. I'm going to say some real asshole shit, and he'll probably look at me and be like, you're not a real fan, and I'll be like, you're not a real coach.
He's not, though.
Because you keep giving PR answers. If Joe Staley was in the locker room and he already told us that you don't trust Jimmy Garoppolo, then that tells me that you don't trust Jimmy Garoppolo. But you can't sit up here and tell me that on 4th and 6, when your quarterback clearly fucked up, you basically said that, Ayuk was in between. He sat down in the right spot. All Jimmy has to do is put the ball on him, and he gets the first down.
He rushed that fucking throw.
He didn't have to.
No, he did. There's nobody around him.
Dude, Ayuk did exactly what he needed to. He went and sat right in the area where he knew if he caught the ball, he'd have the best chance to get the first down.
Yeah.
He made a smart play, assuming as a quarterback would also see the same thing and make the fucking smart play as well, which he did not.
What they doing real talk, not a talk. Sit your ass down, Jimmy Garoppolo.
So what pisses me off the most is that Kyle's even trying to dismantle the defenses. He shouldn't even be fucking talking about the defense.
No.
If I'm a fucking head coach after that game, I'm coming out and say, defense played good. They put us in a position to win, and the offense didn't execute. And because the offense not executing is why we lost the game. You should, dude. If I'm the defense, dude, I'm going up to the offense after the game. Like, what the fuck, guys? How many fucking times are you guys gonna fuck us this year?
Yeah.
Let's see what else.
I mean, all three phases wasn't good enough, obviously, but I thought they had a chance to have a special game, especially how they played in the first half. And I thought they were close to doing that in the second half. But when you're like that on third down, it's first and second doesn't matter.
Third down wouldn't matter if you had 24 points instead of 10, Kyle.
We weren't overconfident.
That part.
I think we were pretty real with where we're at. I think we got a confident team. I think felt like we'd play well. We thought we'd come out strong. I think we did. But you still got to play good football in all phases. And if I had to narrow it down right now, we didn't play good enough on third down.
It was so smoking.
We had 2 turnovers and they had 0.
To get you excited and bring you right back down to earth real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was all fucking hype after that first drive. Like, okay, this team's for real. The rest of the season.
I thought this was going to be a blowout.
19 seconds. I didn't want to lead to turnovers and no chance to get anything.
Jimmy had some shaky passes leading up to that. Was that a factor in your decision?
No.
One thing about me is that oftentimes he throws interceptions.
Is there any real journalists that actually ask real quick?
I thought he bounced back pretty good on the final drive. He was starting on the 4 and going 96 yards. I want to say that was our 4th drive.
That reporter just asked Kyle Shanahan. They said that typically after an interception, Jimmy Garoppolo usually bounces back, and he usually finds a way to do well, and he didn't. You know, what was the issue? I thought he bounced back well, on that drive where he went 94 yards in the fourth quarter. It took him till the fourth fucking quarter to bounce back.
Dude, what we saw that last drive that they scored the touchdown, we should have saw beginning of the fucking second half.
These journalists let him off way too easy all the time.
They really do.
They do. Only Grant goes and asks them the tough questions, and then
Grant Grant,
yeah.
For all of the flack that Grant gets, man, he will ask you the straight asshole questions because I think he asked him one time straight up, why haven't you mentioned Jimmy Garoppolo? Yeah, and Kyle danced around it.
To be fair, Grant bleeds red and gold hardcore. That's why.
Out there long enough for him to bounce back, but
I'd say
I didn't think his plays were bad.
Corey, we went for it on the 4th to 6 because we had an open shot to get it. We just have a worthless ass quarterback who can't throw the ball.
God, I know. Like,
I want him gone, man.
I don't think yourself. I mean, those guys made those plays on third down. They did some good things. That's a good team. They played well. I'm not going to give them a lot of credit. But I'm frustrated. I think we could have won this one.
That team's going to the Super Bowl if freaking King Henry.
I saw the long third down one just like you guys did. There's a couple he gave up, but it wasn't the reason we lost.
Jimmy's the reason we lost.
No, not at all. I thought we were ready to play. I think our team was fired up to play, and I think you guys saw that. But you got to play good throughout all 4 quarters, and you got to do good in all situations. And when you can't get off the field on third down, and we don't do that great on offense on third down, they have 2 turnovers and we have 0. Regardless of how you're playing in between, that's usually ends up with a loss in that situation.
Dude, when your defense gives up 20 points and only 20 points, you should fucking win. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Your defense gives up fucking points. Put the fucking points on the goddamn board.
I'm disgusted.
You gave fucking
Me too.
We turned the ball over twice and we still only give up 20 points. We're gonna act like
I talk about. Whatever comes to my mind in the heat of battle. I might see him again on the plane. You never know. I just told him there's a lot of things that I was proud of with them. I mean, we thought we were going to come out ready to go. You could feel with our team, and we did. I I'm proud of a lot of those guys, and we made a ton of plays today. Guys played very hard, and they gave it all out there. But that doesn't guarantee anything. That allows you to be a good team, which I know we are. But you want to win the games that and you want to dictate stuff. You can't give other people a chance with some of those penalties we have and some of the turnovers we had.
I just want to know what's going through freaking.
I mean, we have. He understands that with us. I mean, if you get to that second, third hitch, you really get a third hitch in the NFL, and once you get a fourth one, you better get rid of it.
This I can't do it no more. I gotta go do the video because I can't listen to him keep telling me this bullshit. Because I want to see if they put Jimmy up there. Because I really want to see what kind of questions they ask this motherfucker.
They just ask him.
Kittle's out there right now.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me
all I know is I want to know what Lance is thinking while he's seeing this bullshit and he's still sitting on the bench.
He's laughing inside. You know that motherfucker ain't shit.
Skip Bayless just tweeted that Trey Lance is the future for the 49ers, the near future.
Here we go. We got Kittle.
They made a nice defensive stop on the second drive, and we just got to feel good at the end. Could have been up 21. But that's credit to them. They stopped us, made some plays. 10-0. They had in the second half. And our offense did a good job of answering. When we did too. But, we left a lot of plays out there, obviously.
That's not the first quiet dig that he's done. Dig.
Corner made a good play. Didn't go with the corner at all. Had outside leverage, and just made a play on the ball.
Had outside leverage. So he had outside leverage, but you threw the ball inside. He just said right now, I had outside leverage on that play. But you threw the ball inside. So if he has outside leverage, why wouldn't you throw it outside?
I'm telling you, Kittle won't say it straight out, but Kittle's sick and fucking tired of Jimmy.
I don't know, man. He supports him.
Yeah, but that's because
Jimmy T-shirts and all the other bullshit that he does
Kittle's
for him.
from Iowa, dude. Those Iowa guys are too nice. They don't do mean things, don't you know?
Like I'm like
country right there.
I'm telling you right now, I can't wait until Jimmy Garoppolo get up there because I really want to see what kind of bullshit finna come out of his mouth. And I swear to God, if he smiles one fucking time, and if he says shit happens, it's over.
Dude,
me and Jimmy gonna have problems. If I see you in the streets, Jimmy, we're gonna have to run that fade.
I just want the season to be over with, guys. I'm done.
Yeah, because we all tired of Jimmy. Everybody on this panel right now is tired.
Hey, tell me why fucking Jimmy after his first interception was fucking smiling on the sideline.
That was an embarrassing smile.
Oh yeah, no,
I feel like
he smiled when he embarrassed a lot because he do stupid shit more often than not. He'll smile like that, and then he'll try to frown his face up a little bit like he did it. If you notice after every interception, you know what Jimmy yells? Fuck.
Yeah.
If you catch him on a close up after every interception, he yells "fuck" consistently.
Because he knows, dude. He knows. I'm like,
is a defense mechanism. It's just a defense mechanism, and it's his way of coping with it.
See, interceptions that didn't happen with this dude. No. Mr. Montana didn't do shit like that.
And that guy had an arm to sling it everywhere too.
Mr. Young didn't do shit like that.
Yeah, that guy had an even stronger arm.
Alex Smith didn't even do shit like that.
Jeff
Garcia didn't do shit like that. Colin Kaepernick didn't even do shit like that.
Yeah.
At least Kaepernick wouldn't sit there for 6 seconds. He'd be like, "Oh, if I'm in the pocket for 4 seconds and nobody."
Dude, he loved to fucking run.
Man, that big tall motherfucker galloping down the field, big long ass ride. Hey man, Kaepernick. Hey, my one step was like 8. I'd take like 12 steps, and that was one of Cap's. He galloped down the field.
Yeah, dude. He's like a fucking racehorse.
Man, we at about the 45-minute mark, man. We're going to go ahead and shut this joint down. I appreciate everybody for coming on. We'll be stressed out today and the rest of the week, and we'll be stressed out when we go against the Texans. Because
stressed, dude. I just want the season to be over. Okay.
Yeah, because Kyle gonna come back in and swear up and down that Jimmy
bullshit.
Garoppolo is the second coming to Jesus, and he's the good Lord reincarnated, and those interceptions were just a fluke, and the team screwed up.
He's the second covenant coming of Jeebus, not Jesus.
Will, final thoughts?
Man, bro.
That says it all, bro. That says it all.
Hey, that's it. That's his thoughts right there.
Speechless, man. Couldn't say it.
It is.
Said it any better.
That's it.
Final thoughts is right there. Christian, what's your final thoughts?
Dude, I want the season to be over, dude. It's miserable watching that shit. Like, when you're just like hoping with every ounce of energy you have that fucking you see Trey Lance trot out on the field and you see Jimmy again and you're just like, fuck, I can't do it anymore. I'm done.
Brandon?
I really want to watch, but I can't help but watch because I'm freaking crazy or something. I'm a psychopath.
We all crazy because we love the damn team, but we tired of dealing with the piece of shit that we have at quarterback. But Brandon, what's your final thoughts?
I don't even fucking know what I give this motherfucker so many goddamn chances.
Yeah, you do more than anybody, for real.
So many goddamn chances. And he still fucking disappoints me. I would have rather just put on the fucking Warrior game the way they were fucking playing.
Yeah, dude. I let both you two pull me back in on Wednesday night when I was like, oh, fuck this.
Boy,
anyway,
man, let me
you
tell
two
you,
pull me back in just for
Wednesday night, I really thought this was gonna be a blowout. And you heard my final score prediction too.
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
It was.
But
it was supposed to be a blowout.
That was with Jimmy G starting though.
Yes. Easy passes, man. Easy throws. When the shit's not there, throw it away. Pack it in.
Yep.
Smart throws. For me, final thoughts.
One more thing, Deon.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't even know if I can enjoy Christmas now.
Oh no, I'm enjoying Christmas. Fuck that. I'm enjoying my Jimmy Garoppolo can kiss my ass. He ain't fucking my Christmas up.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he ain't gonna enjoy Christmas. Because I can tell you right now, if somebody bought his punk ass a gift, I guarantee you they
it's not like we're gonna win the Super Bowl. It's not like we're gonna win the Super Bowl. So it's but
here's the thing. At the end of the day, what is every franchise's goal at the beginning of the season? To win the Super Bowl. I don't give a flying fuck if you were 0-16 last season. Your job as a franchise is to go out and win games to get you to the playoffs. You can win the Super Bowl. That is what you exist for solely as a franchise. If you exist as a franchise and that is not your goal every year, you have a problem and you need to fix it. It's always how it's going to be. So for us, though we may not feel like we're going to win the Super Bowl, we definitely should win games where at least we have situations where a quarterback can, at least throw the ball and not be an inept piece of shit and then go on the sidelines and laugh like nothing happened and then have to have his coach and his other teammates come out and say this was a team loss, knowing good and goddamn well this was not a team loss. Okay? The Titans put up 20 points. If we put up the 24, we still win the game. And if they play from behind, it makes Tannehill prone to making some more mistakes because he has to force the ball and he doesn't have a choice.
Yep.
So, Ambry Thomas, you played a little bit better. You still got baked on one big play, but it was a little bit of a push-off, so I'll give you a pass on that one.
He's getting there.
Norman,
he's getting there.
Fuck out of here. Bye.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Don't need to see you on the field no more. We should cut your ass. And Deebo Samuel, you the man. George Kittle, you still the man, even though you had a quiet game. They covered the shit out of you. And it's a good defense, so you understand that. Jimmy Garoppolo, I would rather you just be cut. I don't even want to trade you no more. I'm not looking for draft capital. If at a bare minimum, I'd bench you and make sure that you are healthy. So when I do trade you, there can be no question of him being healthy. at least just get them the fuck out of the building, because this is just an atrocity for us to go out here as fans and watch him fuck games up, and then have the people come to the podium and still get this man some kind of goddamn credit.
I'd put $100 on it now that if we actually just said screw it and started Trey Lance and played against the Texans and we went into the playoffs, he'd win the playoffs.
I was just a miss by both of us.
Let me see.
I agree.
Let me see if they brought his ass up yet. Oh, here he is. He's here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No. We're not going to end the show yet. Hold on. Jimmy's up. Jimmy, yeah. Let's hear this bullshit.
I don't want to hear his voice.
It's a tough one. It is. Just a game like that. Short week. Had a little momentum behind us. Just it's a tough one. But got to take your lumps and move on from it. It's I don't know. We just didn't do enough tonight.
Why can't
he ain't do enough?
Some good, some bad. I don't know. I'm trying to go through it in my head. We had a chance. I mean, in a game like that, you just get off to a hot start like that, and we were rolling early on, and kind of just got a little sluggish in the middle there. But I don't know. It's tough when you let one like this slip away. Say it again.
Don't you think Tom Brady, if he played like that, he'd come out? Playing suck.
We had it. It was tough. Just me and George not being on the same page.
He don't even know what to say.
Get that one completed. This should have been touchdown.
This is what you're doing.
He's talking out of his culo.
Yeah, he don't know what to say.
The corner played it pretty well. Tip your hat to Janoris, I think it was. He played it pretty well, but we should have had a touchdown there. We had an opportunity. Whenever you get a one-on-one with George in the red zone, I'll take that every day of the week.
He was right in front of George. So, the fuck you mean?
Just plays like that. The one to Ayuk on fourth down, we weren't really on the same page, me and him. So, like I was saying, it's just, you let a couple plays like that slip away in key moments. That's how you let a game like this get away from you.
Yeah, Ayuk made the smart play, and you made the typical Jimmy dumbass play.
Right.
Just got a little excited. Thought the corner was playing a little.
Ayuk is such a
that
smart.
was the nickel linebacker. Thought they were playing.
That was all him because he fucking rushed that
shit. Get a little too far outside.
Dude, Ayuk's gonna be such a star when fucking Lance comes, dude. What? Him and Debo are just gonna be fucking.
Bro, and Jimmy threw a fucking hospital ball to Ayuk in the end zone.
Hold up.
Yeah, but Ayuk's big old fucking arm, long arm. Said, fuck it, I'm getting that ball. But that boy can high point the ball. We just never.
I've good, bad, or indifferent. I'm right here. It doesn't change for me. Whether we will have, I wish we would have won it. Everyone in that locker room does. We had a little momentum. We just can't let this. It is what it is. Guys, take your lumps. Look at the film. Be hard on ourselves, and for 10 days we gotta get ready and
no leadership quality at all.
Kyle probably tells him to hold back. That's probably why.
Dude, I just don't understand how there's no leadership.
You're talking about the 4th and 6.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just us being on the same page. I thought he was going to keep going. Kind of lost him behind one of the linemen. We couldn't even see each other when I was throwing it. So we were on different pages. But
what?
He was right there.
Fucking serious? Your stupid ass went around the fucking. Oh my god, dude! You're a fucking dumbass.
He takes no responsibility whatsoever.
Dude, tonight he had his
always,
head so
they're going through the same thing we are, though. That's the reality of the Thursday game.
Can we just on the next show?
It's always tough on a Thursday. I don't really know what to say. It's we just had to make more plays tonight. That's really what it came down to, making key plays and key moments. And we did it at the end of the last drive, but we just got to do that throughout the entire game.
Dude,
Frustrated, I would say. I think just it's a game we had an opportunity to go into their place, and we got off to a good start, got the lead like we wanted to. And we just we hit a lull in the middle there, and if we don't hit that lull, I think it's a totally different game. But that's football. Stuff happens.
No, he said it.
All right, thanks, guys.
Said it, Deon. There it is. Dude, can we I wish we had some videos of some of the great quarterbacks that are actual leaders that when they fucking play a shitty game, they fucking own it.
How is it that
how many times, for once, Phillip Rivers would own that shit when he played like shit?
How can you walk to the podium as the so-called leader of the team? They should rip that C off of his jersey and leave a big hole there every time he plays. He shouldn't be a captain.
You
take responsibility for your actions. You taught that as a kid. All of our parents here, and everybody on this thing, I guarantee you, all of our parents at some point told us you have to take responsibility for your actions. You gotta own shit. You mean to tell me this motherfucker went to the actual podium and just, I'm gonna, bruh.
Dude, I don't know how many times I've seen good quarterbacks go to the podium like, I just got to play better. I cost the team the game.
He sat behind Tom Brady for 4 years. Tom Brady will put himself on blast and say, I fucked up. And Tom Brady was able to be held accountable. Bill Belichick would put Tom Brady out there on the fucking line and cuss him the fuck out like he would cuss everybody else out. So explain to me why Jimmy Garoppolo is void of that or why he shouldn't be. This is the shit that we talking about, people. So when y'all hear us say that we don't want Jimmy as our quarterback, these are the reasons why. You heard the audio. The man stumbled over his words, blamed the team, and didn't take any responsibility for anything. On that 4th and 6, you and Brandon weren't on the same page. You mean to tell me you didn't see his tall ass standing in the middle of the field with the number 11 on his fucking jersey, and you couldn't just throw him a ball for him to turn around and get the first down? It wasn't that hard.
The problem is, though, there's not a real definitive leader on this team anyway, because if there was, a real leader would have been, especially if the coach isn't doing it, would be in Jimmy's face.
Just remember, there's a soft-ass team here because everybody said earlier in the season, we don't need a rah-rah guy. We don't need someone yelling at us because if they yell at us, it's not going to really do anything. Like, we just want to be treated politely. No, somebody needs to come in that locker room and get in your ass. They need to be able to understand what constructive criticism is, take it, move on, and get on the field and start making some fucking plays. And at the same time, you don't need nobody coddling you. You a grown-ass fucking man. You made a decision. You fucked up. And I'm sorry, Kyle, but you need to rip Jimmy a brand new asshole and teach him a lesson by sitting him on the fucking bench. That's what you need to do.
The most important attribute from, like, Tom Brady is how fucking crazy he gets when his teammates fucking fuck up. Because he'll get on everybody's fucking dude. He's fucking livid and yelling at everybody. I'm like, that's what the Niners need. That's what we're missing.
I can't believe he had the fucking nerve to say, "Oh, I didn't see Brandon," when he was on the side of the fucking line. He was on the side of the fucking line.
Fucking excuses, dude. He's so fucking pathetic.
That's all bad, man. Well, guys, thank y'all for joining me. And I appreciate y'all, man.
I'm about to blow it up on Spaces. So,
time to destroy them. And like I said, the people that out there that want to support Jimmy Garoppolo, remember this game.
The masochist.
Remember that the man went to the damn podium and had the nerve to say, "I don't know what to say," but blamed his team when he gave this game away on his own and he knew it. How come George, right before you went up on the podium, said he had outside leverage, but you threw the ball inside?
Yeah.
And you didn't take no responsibility for that. You got to give it to the DB. He made a great play. That's exactly what it is, man. So appreciate y'all for coming in, man. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful evening. Everybody out there to watch, thank you for watching. Man, we're going to go on to the Texans and pray to sweet baby Jesus we can beat them, because if Jimmy goes out there and lays the stinker, we are screwed.
Dude, honestly, we're not screwed, because if we don't make the playoffs, at least the season's over sooner.
Let's hope.
Fuck it. The Jimmy era will officially be the fuck over, and I will be happy.
Right.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful evening. Hey, Merry Christmas to all you fellas. Hope y'all have a great Christmas.
Y'all
stay
too,
blessed.
man.
Stay safe out there, man.
Thanks.
Have a good time with your family. And as we get out of here, fuck Jimmy Garoppolo.
Facts.
Seriously.
Fuck Jimmy G.
Peace out. Later.